After those last couple AU seasons, your recruiting process kind of started. Talk to me about your recruiting process overall.
Not ideal, but it is what it is. God had a plan for me, and during the 11th grade season, I had a lot of looks. Team breakdown got me a lot of looks, and I got looks from D1s, D2s, and AIAs, the whole nine, and you know, people don't really recruit small guards or for their program, and that's how I went. But it was truly a blessing to have coaches interested in you. Just like wow, like I really have I caught people's eyes for them to contact me and thinking about offering me, but it was definitely a blessing. Like I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed talking to coaches. I went on a couple visits, unofficial visits, seen a couple of places, but unfortunately didn't get the offers. But that experience was just like no other.
For sure. What's something that you would tell kids coming up or people coming up that's going through the recruiting process? Like, what's some advice you would give them from your perspective?
Never stop, and late is you. What you think is late is never too late. You know what I'm saying? I got this offer right when my season ended, when my senior season ended. I was honestly thinking I got accepted into two schools to go just to go to school. You know what I'm saying? I was planning to move in with one of my best friends to go to UCF, and next thing you know, boom, my offer came, and it was just like, wow, like you just can't give up. Like it's gonna come. You just got to keep believing.
For sure. I signed here real late. I signed here like the end of July. So I know the feeling. I know what it's like. It's definitely hard to just believe when you feel like people aren't looking at you or you're not getting the attention you deserve. But it's definitely worth it if you just stay down and like be patient. Like you said, there's always, if there's a will, there's a way. And you ended up here at D&E. Last year was your freshman year. It was kind of a weird year. You probably didn't have the ideal college experience that you were looking for your freshman year. Talk to me about just getting to D&E last year as a freshman.
It was exciting, man. Off the basketball court, you're on your own now. You know what I'm saying? There's no more mom and dad in the house. There's no more you ask them to do this. You gotta do everything on your own, and that transition was exciting, and it was real smooth. And I enjoyed my freshman year off the court, and on the court it was great, but it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? I'm a competitor. I love to win, and unfortunately we didn't win as much, but we made the playoffs, things like that. But I think my freshman year went. I can't ask for more. I can't ask for less. Of course, it's all in God's hands. But it was real exciting, and I put up good numbers. I got to know different people. I got, what I'm saying, I got to play against college competition, and I held my own. It was real. It was a real good thing.
For sure. Last year, you guys kind of just got dealt not the best of hands. We both play cards. I still got to see you on the card soon, man. I ain't gonna talk too much about that, but you guys just didn't have the ideal situation last year, and it didn't equate to a lot of wins. It wasn't really in your favor. But how did you stay locked in and just focused on the end goal, just playing your game, doing what you do, and just trying to will your team to wins?
It was just the guys I was around, man. We had a lot of injuries to where we was at probably 6 or 7 players at one point, well, for the rest of the season, and the guys I was around, they was just like they're still away, and we can still make something happen. And that mindset just kept us going, even through the losses, through the hard times. It was like there's always a way, and we can still do it, and that just kept me real locked in.
For sure. Last year, you were second in the NCAA D2 assists. You averaged a good amount of points. I can't tell you exactly. I'm sure you probably know. You had a real good season individually, not what you wanted to as a team from the team perspective, though. Talk to me about this year, what you see that's different from last year to this year, and what some of your goals are for this year.
Uh, I want to win the MNC championship. That's my first goal, and then nationals is after. But winning the MNC championship is going to be everything to me. I've been locked. We've been playing, we've been practicing, and we've been locked in. That's all I'm thinking about is winning that MNC championship, man. I feel like this year with the guys that we got came in, you, Evan, the new guys, um, y'all are real special. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all are locked in. Y'all know what it is that we need to do, and we're gonna get it done.
For sure. That's my goal. I'm sure that's Evan goal, JT goal, everybody returning, everybody that's came in. I'm pretty sure we pretty much on the same page. Like, it feels good just being around everybody every day. I mean, every day is not the best day. Obviously, you got good days, bad days, in the middle days. But for the most part, just the vibes, the attitudes, everything feels real good here. We got a good atmosphere. I'm really excited for the season start. We got our first game on Saturday. This is going to come out on Sunday. So we're going to see how the game go by the time this come out. But like I said earlier, definitely one of my favorite point guards that I played with so far in my basketball career. Coach, if you watch this, you need to put us on the same team in practice sometimes, bro. You be playing, bro. Never be on the same team. What's some of the things that you want to work on right now that you see that you're trying to focus on working on and getting better at?
Last year I didn't particularly shoot the three ball well, and I've been really locking in on that one. Just getting up a lot of shots each day, getting up a lot of threes, making sure that three ball is good. For sure, picking it up on the defensive end a little bit. Last year, I was playing a ton of minutes, and I would often, get a little tired and take defensive plays off and things like that. But I definitely want to keep that defensive intensity at all times, and cutting a little bit of turnovers down. Making the right play, not really forcing things. I know how to, I know what to do, but it's just like sometimes I make that little one mistake and thinking it's gonna go through, but I just gotta, play free and process it a little bit.
Tell me how your game just developed over the years. Like, how do you control the game? You seem to have a good pulse of the game. You seem to know how to get your teammates involved. You know when to score. You're trying to find a balance of scoring and getting everybody involved. Like I said, you led the NCAA or you were second in the NCAA in assists last year. Just talk to me about your game. Like, what goes through your mind when you're on the court? How do you manage?
I'm a pass first point guard. I love getting people involved. I love seeing other people shine. That what brings joy to me, and I love getting in the lane, creating for others. That's really where my game is based off around, because if I'm getting my teammates involved, and like say if you get hot, now you hot, and now they respecting you, now give me a little open lane to get some layups, get some shots in. But pass first is what I do. I love getting people involved. I love seeing other people eat. And then on the defensive end, I just got to have that grit. I just love playing defense, and it comes from team breakdown, just getting in people's face, getting up, being scrappy, and I just love playing like that.
For sure. I already know one of the answers at least, but who are some players that you like to watch that you model your game after over the years?
For sure, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has been my favorite point guard since probably he was at Duke. And Rajon Rondo, he is, everybody knows the prime Rajon Rondo of the pass first, the 2020 games, things like that. He's real great. Chris Paul, probably one of the best point guards to ever live. A lot of those pass first point guards, I just love to watch. I just love to see how they control the game, how they get their teammates involved, how they, how you can just see that transition of, yeah, this is their game. This is how they're just controlling everything.
For sure. I was waiting. I thought Chris Paul was going to be the first one. That's what I see when I see you play. When we play at practice, I just think of Chris Paul. Like the way you play defense, you talk, you do everything that a point guard really supposed to do for real. Whenever we on opposite teams, I always know like we got to bring it, because it seems like you always are in control of the game. Like we don't really, not that our other point guards aren't good, but they don't do like the same things that you do. Obviously, you don't do what they do either, but like the way that you keep tabs on the game and you run the show, I think it's an advantage. I'm ready to play real games against other people, see what we can do for sure.